It started the day we moved into the house no one wanted. The town called it the Forgotten House, a creaking relic tucked behind overgrown hedges, its windows always dark, its attic window cracked like a staring eye. Locals crossed the street when walking past it. But to me, it was a miracle. After years on the streets, sleeping in my car, fighting for scraps of dignity, I had finally clawed my way back. I wasn't supposed to get this house. Not someone like me. Not someone people walked past, avoided, pitted. They didn't know what I carried inside. Not just survival, but secrets no one would believe. I moved in with my son, a quiet 5-year-old who barely spoke since his mother vanished without a trace. His only comfort was his sketchbook, always drawing shadows, faces with no eyes, staircases that led nowhere. I told myself it was just imagination. Until that night. He was brushing his teeth when he froze, staring up the hallway. I followed his gaze. The attic door was slightly open. Just an inch. "Who opened that?" I asked, trying to keep my voice calm. He didn't answer, just lifted a trembling finger toward it. And whispered, "She's still up there." A chill ran through me, the kind that isn't from the cold. I knelt beside him. "Who, son?" He didn't move, didn't blink. "The woman with the humming. She's watching." I didn't believe in ghosts. I believed in hunger, in sleeping in parks, in people pretending not to see you. But that moment, something shifted. The air felt heavier. And I remembered the seller's warning. Don't disturb the attic. I thought it was just superstition. I laughed it off. Not anymore. The next day, while my son was at school, I opened the attic door fully for the first time. It groaned in protest. The staircase spiraled up, but it felt wrong. I climbed slowly, each step echoing in unnatural ways. Dust coated everything, but it wasn't empty. At the center was a single rocking chair, still moving though the air was still. Beside it, a faded portrait of a woman with hollow eyes and a safe built into the floorboards. I tried the dial. It spun smoothly, but when I pressed my ear close, I heard it. Faintly, a woman's voice, humming. That night, I met the neighbors, 3 well-dressed men, sneering behind polite smiles. They recognized me. One said, "Didn't expect you to move in here." The other laughed. "Guess they'll give houses to anyone these days." I stayed calm. They didn't know what I knew. They didn't know the rumors I'd followed for years. About this house. About the unsolved disappearances tied to it. About the heirloom fortune buried by the woman who vanished in this attic, locked away, waiting for the right person. Someone desperate enough to listen. Someone invisible enough to go unnoticed. Someone like me. That week, the drawings changed. My son began sketching symbols, ones I recognized from old journals I'd found behind the fireplace. He drew maps of the attic, secret passages, old coins, things I never showed him. He didn't remember drawing them. The humming grew louder every night. I began hearing it in my sleep, waking up with scratches on my arms, words whispered in languages I never learned. But I kept going. I dug beneath the floorboards. And I found the first clue, a silver locket with the same initials carved into the house's front step. The mocking men came back. This time they weren't just mocking. "Whatever you think you found," one growled, "belongs to us." I knew then they were part of it. Generations of cover-ups, greed, keeping the fortune buried, and the truth silenced. But they didn't understand the attic. They feared it, because she was real. The woman wasn't a ghost. She was something older. Something watching, guiding, waiting for someone broken enough to see her. As the days passed, the town grew colder toward us. People stopped replying. My son's teacher said he spoke to the woman in the wall during nap time. I decided to open the safe. Inside, it wasn't gold or jewels. It was journals, letters, old photos, evidence. Proof that the woman who once lived here had discovered a truth about the land, the people, the real power behind the town's wealth. She tried to expose them. She vanished instead. The attic held her last will. A secret trust, legally binding, passing everything to a future child touched by silence and vision. My son. When I read it aloud, the attic changed. The air lifted. The humming stopped. But only for a moment. Because just as I stood to leave, the chair rocked violently. The door slammed shut. And a new sound began.
Crying.
From behind the wall. I don't remember how I got out. Just the final whisper in my ear. She's not done. The next morning, the mocking men were gone. Vanished. No one in town remembered them. But my son did. He drew their faces, crossed out with red ink. And then he handed me a new drawing. Our house on fire. In the attic window, a woman smiling. We moved, but the house didn't let go. People say they still hear humming. That at night, the rocking chair creaks all on its own. And sometimes a child's voice says, "She's still up there."